before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat. Bring 'em out, all the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping about, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, bricks. True to be missed, so I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name, I get better with time.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. In motion goes Cooks. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. That's taken at about the 14. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. At their own 23-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go 80.
Watch the shift.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Quentin Williams there to make the play. Brings up 2nd and 9. Here's a 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Open space to the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Oilers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Neighbors in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. Open man downfield. That's London. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
London brought in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Miller now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Panther 11. Cadet. Warrior 70. Dragon 6. Mustang 19.
Now Shador. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Houston.
49-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19. Shot. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they're They're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Liking 18. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He was covered by...
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Oilers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-7 is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Now Murray on first down. That's caught downfield by Smith. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. Off to a fast start.
On 1st and 10, Murray flush to his right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Neighbors in motion. Man in motion, heading right. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He finds the big tight end, Trimble. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Walker. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. It is brought in the end zone. Great London. Touchdown, Rams.
Los Angeles.
That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Okay, break. Now that's pass to the left. 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. And that ball incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, Sanders. That one caught by Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down for Houston.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go, strike. 77, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Drop 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw again is Sanders. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Check. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready, right?
Now a run on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Pioneers.
Here's Sanders to throw. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Me. Go.
Sanders will throw it. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
On the go. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler. 18 Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On second down here, Sanders exiting the pocket right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Houston. Here's Goop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Oilers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Has an opening. Past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. 55 yards on the game.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On play action, Murray forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, L.A. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. You see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 18. Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60.
As Shador on first down. A hit incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. 70 range. 19 lock. Warriors 70. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Brown. 18 Rattler. 18 Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Oilers now set to kick this one away. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Now a timeout Rams at number 2. Clock stops with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a second down throw for Murray. Pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that fastball is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Neighbors in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. Murray on 3rd down. He's got his man, and it's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's his 3rd catch in this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing again is Murray. Open man downfield, that's London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. Defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
In motion goes Cooks. Again, it's Murray. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Neighbors in motion. To throw again is Murray. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. But give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away. And that kick will help extend the lead. But remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner. So both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Miller now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Miller now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 by 3, 60 by 2. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready?
Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Oilers. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. Able to add the extra point. And the Oilers will go up by 7.
Rams 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Rolling to the left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Hit by Demetrius Knight. And the Oilers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Trap 60, trap Warrior 70. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
Come on. Set, Cowboy, Viking 19. Go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
That's another.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
7 Pirates, come 19.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 31-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Oilers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll throw on foot. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Marmion Overshow. in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Perfectly timed blitz there by the linebacker. Remember, when you go empty backfield, there's no extra protection. All you have is the 5 offensive linemen. It could be feast or famine, but in this case, when you time it right, man, there is no back there to help protect the quarterback, and he comes away with the sack.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Hey, check that. Ready. Bronco 80. Go, Rig, go. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It was Taylor Britt with the tackle.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Warrior 17, 18, Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Big Ed Oliver getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Trap 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Go on.
Now Murray on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. The question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. In motion. Murray now on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage.
34.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
On first down, it's Sanders. A pass, complete there to Smith. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. Exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Come on, come on. Set. 60, 60, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now, Shador. He'll go right and find his running back. can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring them down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Hey, check that, street. Hut.
To throw is Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown tonight. Able to add the extra point. And the Oilers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
38.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. First down throw for Murray. On the run to the right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. John Smith, tight end. Man, he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now Murray to throw on second down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
In motion goes Cooks. Taken in, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
again here. It's 2nd and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Second down. Murray. Pushed out to his left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Walker. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. In motion goes Cooks.
Green. What you got? Omaha.
On 3rd down, Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Neighbors in motion. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here's 1st down. They'll motion the slot man right. Murray now to throw on 1st down. Out to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd and 10. London brought in motion.
Easy.
Throwing again is Murray. Forced to his right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Oilers are right back in this one.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.